This is Christine Winge. Did I do it right?
You did it.
And it ain't easy. Look at that name on that screen. Huh? How would you guys do
It's
that?
5 letters.
5 letters. Winge.
Thank you.
Christine. And Christine and I know each other from the old days when she was at MOWMP, Access Monterey Peninsula.
While back.
While back. But she's not there anymore.
Nope. Over at Meals on Wheels.
She's over at Meals on Wheels, and I can't wait to ask her how things are at Meals on Wheels. Christine, tell us all about it.
Well, you've picked a good day to ask that question because we have so many things going on. I probably could just talk for the next couple
Listen,
of hours.
You
so.
just keep going.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Well, we're serving all kinds of people.
Bless your heart.
It's a fantastic gig. This job.
And you were well suited for it because
Thank you.
you had a lot of background in business, and you did a fantastic job over there at AMP because I knew her from the old days. Yeah. And now here she is at Meals on Wheels. So I know you're doing things for seniors. Tell us how this all works, this Meals on Wheels thing. How does it work?
Well, the first thing I'd like to say is many people feel like Meals on Wheels is only for folks who can't afford to buy a meal. And that is 100% not true. Mm-hmm. The reality is, if you have a hard time getting out of your house for whatever reason,
okay, you're housebound.
You're housebound.
Okay.
Maybe you're 20 years old and you just had some surgery and you came home and you don't have anybody living near you that really wants to help, or maybe they can't help full time.
Okay.
Give us a call, and we are happy to provide meals your way. Whether you have an aging parent that you just want to make sure somebody's knocking on the door every day.
Isn't that wonderful? What a wonderful service.
Our tagline is more than a meal.
More than a meal. Yeah. So, all right, let's walk through this. Like you said, someone that young, maybe, and they had to have surgery, and there's no one here, that they're by themselves on the peninsula. Mm-hmm. So they ring you up and they say, here's our situation or my situation, and can you help get food to me? How does that work then? Do you just deliver once a day to them?
We do. We deliver 3 meals a day.
Three meals.
But one time.
One time. So they get breakfast, lunch, dinner?
Yes.
They do.
And it's a hot meal as well. So we're not serving frozen meals. We're serving you a hot meal. And we have some amazing, wonderful volunteers. We've been actually honored to be the best place to volunteer in Monterey County 3 years in a row.
Great.
So
where's your facility located?
It's over in Pacific Grove.
Okay.
So we're building a second kitchen out in Seaside. But the current situation is...
Is this the building?
That is. Look at that.
Wow.
Yes, isn't that a great shot?
Yeah, great shot. And so what's inside this building?
A huge kitchen.
Big kitchen.
And a big space for people to congregate, have meetings, have events. Our admin offices are there. So
that's where your office is.
My office is there.
And that's in PG.
That is in Pacific Grove.
Okay.
Yep.
So this now is inside the building?
Yes, that is. That's a picture. That's actually our Wednesday farmers market.
Oh.
So every Wednesday we have people come in, and for very discounted prices, we have all kinds of goodies and fruits and vegetables and bread to sell.
Oh, how wonderful. Yeah. So now what's the cost to someone who wants the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like the young lady that had surgery and she can't get out of her apartment or whatever? What's the charge?
Well, there is no set charge. It all kind of depends on your circumstances. We are subsidized by the county.
Okay.
So there are circumstances in which you don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. And honestly, I'm not turning anybody away.
Oh, bless your
so
heart.
if you want to pay a little bit because that's all you can afford, then thank you for doing that.
And is that something that they can do every day?
We serve 5 days a week. We have double days on Fridays, so it carries you over for the weekend.
For the weekend. Mm-hmm. And they deliver to wherever you are?
Yes,
in a area of the Monterey County, or in just our area, Pacific Grove, Monterey, Carmel? Where is your service area?
Well, that's a good question too. Actually, we have our home delivered meals clients are all throughout the Monterey Peninsula, out in Carmel Valley, down to Cashel, where we're expanding our reach in that way, towards Salinas and up into North County. Then we're also serving congregate meals to a lot of folks over in Salinas, Marina, Monterey. I mean, everywhere. We have a lot
Goodness.
of congregate.
How many vehicles does it take?
Oh, so many.
Now, are they using the Meals on Wheels vehicles? Do they use their private vehicles, people that are donating their time?
Well, we've actually started developing an electric fleet.
Electric,
So we
great
have a few
idea.
trucks. We have a few trucks that we've been able to secure grants to purchase, and we have all of our volunteers use their own vehicles.
They do.
So, we supplement their gas from time to time, but we know they're doing this out of a labor of love for us. So
Sure,
that
sure.
is wonderful for
How
us.
does someone want to, if they want to get involved with you and they want to volunteer their time to such a worthy organization as yours, how do they get a hold of you? What's the way to find Christine?
Well, if you'd like to pick up a phone, you can certainly call 831-375-4454.
That's the main line.
That's the main line.
Meals
and
on Wheels.
You'll talk to a lovely volunteer, or perhaps Susan, who is our volunteer and recruitment outreach director.
Okay.
Or you can certainly call or look online at MOWMP. Oh, look at that. It's just right there for us.
Yeah, well, that's
Thank you
Dylan.
back there
Dylan's
for doing
on,
that.
Dylan is on the ball.
And yes, you can sign up to volunteer right online, which is, I think, the easiest way
The
to go.
easiest way to do
Yeah,
it.
of
And
course.
I'll bet there's some people out there right now that just love what you're doing for everyone. It's not just seniors.
Yeah.
That's people think it's seniors, but like you said, the one young lady who's had surgery
Sure.
and can't get out, and she's needing some food. So, Meals on Wheels.
We have one other special program. We have a lot of special programs, but another one I'd love to tell you about if we have
Please.
time.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. For you, yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good. So we have a program called Home Heart Heroes.
Home Heart
Yeah,
Heroes.
I know that's a mouthful. I get it,
Home
but it's
Heart
a
Heroes.
good program. What we do, and secured by grants, year over year funded by grants. It is a program to go and retrofit the homes of some of our clients who might need a ramp built, or some bars put in, their grab bars put in their
wow.
bathrooms, or even down to the point of having a light bulb changed because
Sure.
somebody's older and literally can't lift their hand up to change the light bulb. And so
Yes.
we have contractors we work with, and
That
it's all complimentary.
Oh, my goodness. What a
Yeah.
wonderful thing you guys do.
So it's a full service operation,
Yeah.
more than
Now,
a meal.
is there Meals on Wheels in every major city in California?
Not necessarily. Some organizations are run by churches. Some are run by their area agency on aging. We are standalone Meals on Wheels. Although we do have a a national organization, Meals on Wheels America. That is not what that is more of a lobby group for us, and we are members of that group. So everybody's independent.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what you're doing is just absolutely fantastic for,
Thank you.
for this area, for seniors, for anyone in need.
I feel very proud and lucky to be there.
Yeah, and they got the right young lady to run that organization because she did a heck of a job in her former position over at Access Monterey Peninsula, but they saw you there and said, please come over here and help us.
I think we've helped each other.
Well, they recruited you. And so I'm going to, because she was at AMP before I've got now, she reminded me I need to go find out who her replacement is and say hi to Nora.
Noah,
Noah.
you're getting a call.
All right. Yeah. We're going to go find Noah and say hi to her because AMP is still around. You know, I was on the board there for a while.
Yeah, it's a great organization
Access Monterey Peninsula. Maybe there's a way that we can work together, you know, KMBY
idea.
TV and they do TV there.
too. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of shows at one time.
Yes.
Like what we do here at KMBY.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very similar. That's how we met.
That's
how
it.
Christine.
We had
and I-
lunch right over there together.
We did
Yes,
at
we did.
Jose's, right next door
It's
to
a
the
good-
studio
that's a
here
good
on.
restaurant.
Yes, excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. Say again?
I had another photo though.
Oh, shoot the put
Let's
it
do
up.
the
What have we
photo.
got? Oh my
There's
goodness.
Culinary Classique.
Tell me about this. What is this?
This is our yearly fundraiser. It's a gala that we host, and it's actually coming up next Saturday. So
What?
we have a lot going on right now, as I mentioned, and you just saw that was Bert Catino. He helps us run this, and it was sort of
Where is
his
this?
baby. It's at the Portola, and where we have different chefs. We have 26 well-known chefs from our area and 26 designers, each with their own individual tables. So you can see all the different designs on the tables, and they're just stunning.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's a magical evening.
Is this the 18th?
It's the 18th. It's the evening of the 18th, and I think we may have a couple of tickets left, but I'm not sure.
Well, here's my problem. Last week I had Dave August from the NFL Alumni Association.
Oh.
And he twisted my arm really hard while he was here, and he said, "You have to come to our fundraiser
On the 18th.
on the 18th in San Carlos. It's called Care for Kids."
Oh, lovely.
And they're going to have some old-time entertainment, which kind of falls into my venue. The Drifters
Oh, that's great. That's
are
great.
going to be there, and groups like that. And so I've already made a commitment, but I want to be at this.
Well,
so will
next
you?
year.
Yes, please. Remember to remind me. In fact, you have to come back on the show
I would love that.
before your event next year.
Okay.
Come on back, and
Sure.
then I will leave that Saturday night open.
Okay.
Because Bert Catino's a good buddy of mine.
Yeah,
so.
that's a deal.
But that's
That is-
beautiful.
It's
Was
it's-
that last year's event?
That was last year's event. It's stunning.
Yeah,
it's
I
stunning.
can't believe
Everybody
it.
just we
Well,
don't.
take pictures for me of this year's event.
Will
I'd
do.
love to see them.
Will do.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank
Been
you,
so,
Gary.
so nice to have you
Lovely
here.
to see you.
Okay.
Yeah.